The average person sees around 10,000 online ads daily. Here's how a man's life would change if he used Pi. Day 1. He would install Pi on his computer without spending a dime because it's 100% free. Day 2. He realizes how clean and clutter-free his browsing experience has been since he got Pi. He doesn't have to deal with annoying cookie pop-ups or targeted ads. Day 3. He can finally binge YouTube and Twitch without interruption because Pi works on every website you visit on Chrome. Day 4. He discovers that when he does see ads, he can get paid to see them. Day 5. His life has improved 1,000 times because of the peace he gets from experiencing an ad-free internet. He decides he never wants to go back to life without Pi and tells all his friends and family to download it. See how Pi can improve your life today.
If you're paying more than $100 a month on auto insurance, stop scrolling. These big insurance companies are doing everything they can to keep you paying more than what you might need to be. I was paying $160, but now I'm paying $59. Go on the site, enter some easy information, and then it starts searching different rates available for you. Most people say big. Try it today.
London City Airport is notorious for being difficult for pilots because of its location and windy conditions. A Swiss crew barely managed to keep the plane on the runway here. Winter 2020 saw Storm Dennis hit the UK hard, with wind gusts hitting hurricane levels, 74 miles per hour. A Beechcraft Model 18 made an emergency landing on an airshow in France. Fortunately, no one was seriously injured. During landing in extreme weather on the Azores Islands in Portugal, a dangerous day at work. At Sydney Airport, an employee driving a service car bumped into the engine of an Airbus A320 that was being towed to the boarding gate in a domestic terminal.
Uh-oh. No, shoot.
know what you might spot while driving near the airport. This video was captured by a dashcam on a highway in California, as a plane made such a low approach to land at Lodi Air Park that it nearly grazed passing cars.
What? That plane was so low. I swear I was really close to the truck on the other
Even a rough pre-landing bump isn't an issue. All planes are built to withstand it. The passengers, though, not so much. A Boeing 737, taking off from the airport in Host, Afghanistan, skidded off the runway and collided with the airport fence. The plane sustained significant damage to the tail section of the fuselage and was rerouted for an emergency landing in Kabul.
Oh my gosh.
In this case, at a Texas airport, a Cessna Flight 50 was badly damaged because the runway wasn't long enough to stop the plane on a wet surface.
Oh my gosh.
The Airbus A320 made a sharp turn while heading to its parking area. The cause of the incident was a sudden temperature drop, which made the taxiway unsafe. F-35C carrier-based fighters take off using afterburners. At Ganges Harbour in British Columbia, an unfortunate incident took place when the engine of a Cessna 208, preparing for a flight to Vancouver International Airport, unexpectedly started. The spinning propeller violently tore into the tail of a stationary DHC-3 Otter in front of it, eventually getting stuck in the remnants of its horizontal stabilizer. Both planes were towed away from the area for major repairs.
Okay, and then you wanted to do more? Yes, 317 will be here. So, Keegan,
He's gonna land in the water. So what? He's gonna land in the water. Nah, he's scaring us.
No, he's going out. No, he's going down.
He's going down. Right by people.
German Air Force pilots training in Arizona made an emergency landing. Once they realized the landing gear was busted, they decided on a belly landing. It went off without a hitch, except for the inevitable propeller damage.
Tear up your car insurance bill and try this instead. I used to let them raise my car insurance every year until I found this huge loophole that insurance companies don't want you to know about.
Gets lined up. Alright, he's got his main gear down. Let's see, still the pick. Yep, he's got it in his straps. Okay, I think we're okay now. Now, Nick's obligation is...
Incredible coordination between the pilot and the pickup driver.
It surely is again. Contact this time. It's gonna get the tail wheel down low if this is gonna work. It's gotta be settled down. Nick has to help push this thing down just a bit. I don't see the tail touching down just yet. I think he might.
A Douglas DC-3 airliner had to make an emergency landing in Alaska on its way from Anchorage Airport to Kodiak. A flawless landing, right onto a moving ship. After the landing gear caught fire, the pilot urgently aborted the takeoff of the passenger Coot at an airport in Angola. It wasn't an easy task. Just 15 meters from the end of the runway, there was a busy public road. When making an emergency landing, the landing gear can add extra risk. For example, it might snap off and pierce the fuel tank. Boeing 757 flight that left Lanzarote Airport was interrupted after surveillance cameras captured sparks coming from the right engine. Gustave Bird Airport on the Caribbean island of San Bartolome is considered one of the most beautiful airports in the world. But beauty comes with a price. Piloting here is quite challenging. The runway, only 646 metres long, runs perpendicular to the coast and ends right on the beach. The glide path for landing from the hill is so steep that only the most experienced pilots can handle it. Everything goes perfectly on the first try. A rookie pilot made his first solo landing of a Cessna 170 on the runway and messed up a bit with the control stick. The landing gear of a Beechcraft Duke plane blew out during landing, causing it to skid off the runway. An impressive takeoff of the supersonic bomber Blackjack. At night, its powerful afterburners look especially cool. Due to strong winds, the crew had to pull off a bit of a drift-style landing at the airport on Madeira Island.
The eyeglasses industry doesn't want you to know about this. There is a new pair of self-adjustable glasses out there that let you achieve a perfect 20/20 vision at any distance, and it's completely shaking up the market. It's called Clearview Pro, and it's changing the game for anyone who thought they'd be stuck with blurry vision forever. So why is everyone talking about these glasses? And that's because it was designed by a team of optical experts who were just done with the nonsense. They saw how people were constantly being forced to shell out more money every time their prescription changed. If you're nearsighted and farsighted, you would be lugging around 2 pairs of glasses all the time. But these guys weren't having it. They went all in, and after months of testing and refining, they came up with something insane. Dual lens technology. It's this breakthrough system that lets you adjust each lens on your own. No doctor, no prescription. Just twist the dial and boom, crystal clear vision. And get this. It's got a diopter range from -6 to +3, which means it works for almost everyone, no matter how your vision shifts over time.
This incident was caught on the security cameras at Spring, Texas Airport. A Cirrus Vision SF-50 jet was taxiing for takeoff, but it lost control and crashed into the water. Firefighters came to the rescue. They helped 2 people and 2 dogs safely get out of the cabin.
Nice.
One of the best emergency landings. Despite the landing gear failure, the pilot managed to keep the plane perfectly balanced, avoiding any damage from the propeller or wing contact with the runway. An ultralight single-engine B&F FK9 had to make an emergency landing when its engine failed during climb-out. A thunderous roar of engines. An Airbus A380 circles back for another approach during a test flight at Leipzig-Halle Airport in Germany. Unlike other aircraft, launching a blimp requires a coordinated effort from the entire team.